حلو.
تسلم ايدك والله. You know I'm an architect اصلا.
يلا
work in
يلا.
Microsoft in IT بس
بالبزنس.
يعني.
have you seen
هاي
the
سكسس ستوري، خلوني اكتب عنها يلا.
يعني I left it and I work in smart cities now, so يعني بنلاقي حاجات كده بس it's very interesting. يعني أول ما شفتها حسيت الله الله يعني. I
it's
know the
nice.
effort that's done behind.
Thank you. شفت البارت الكيدز روم؟
Yeah كتير حلو.
That is
Actually
cool.
weddings و kids room يعني I know طبعا ال 3D things are very important بس weddings و kids rooms are like another dimension يعني فاهم قصدي؟
You need to find
Yeah.
those niche people.
Yes. يا رب.
هاي is here. هاي كيفك؟
Good, وانتو؟
تمام الحمد لله. انت
all
بالمكتب؟
good all good.
Yes, all over the place.
أنا النتورك عندي النتورك عندي في البيت مش أحسن حاجة. نزلت
Your
رحت
eyeglasses
قعدت
will do the job.
انت وين يسر بالشغل؟
يا بالأوفيس.
وين الأوفيس رندا؟
أنا؟ هي بالأوفيس.
بشرق.
أنت ببشرق. مين هي اللي بالأوفيس؟
لا ماني ببشرق. يسر.
أوكي. طارق تبع مشاكل شكلك.
شو؟
تبع مشاكل أنت تخربشنا بالحكي.
خلاص قلنا شوي.
هلا الإسرار.
زبط الحمد لله. زبط الحمد لله. خوفتينا. طلعت من الشاور يا اليسار.
في عالم اتندينج ولا لا؟
حبيت ميلا نتورك عندها لوجو 10 years anniversary.
هلا كيفك؟
انا ليه ما كنتوا شايفيني؟ انا عملت فيديو.
ليه مش شايفينك؟
طفيت الفيديو. كيف
هلا
اللايت؟ tell me اللايت منيح؟ حاطه بروجيكتور على وجهي. is the light good؟
حلو. انت حلوه.
طارق لازم تعلي اللابتوب على شي 17 كتاب ليصير على ليفل عينك، لانك مبين عم تطلع هيك كانك عم تطلع على الناس لتحت.
بس حلو عامل دايمنشن
وعم تطلع على السما.
This is part of the communication skills. تجي من هون ما بتجي هيك.
برافو طارق. انا
حبيت التواضع.
اهم شيء
قصدي لنبيع ما قصدي انتم. قصدي تسأل بتر.
مزنة حلياني.
واخدين بالنا.
جبت لك باريس يا مزنة.
لا انا هذا من الخوف اللي رعبتيني اياه لما قلت لي مش ظابط. طلعت من الشاور
بس على فكره بس هم عم بيعلقوا مع بعضهم. ما الغريب على الفون زبط، على اللابتوب ما كان عم يزبط. بعدين
لا عم بصلي ما تروح الكهرباء.
انت على رح تروح وكلنا رح نكون برا.
كله حيروح اظني.
كلنا برا.
نحن على فكره نحن خلينا نقول بالاول انه احتمال كبير تروح الكهرباء. الساعة 6 أول ما نبلش رح تروح الكهرباء أكيد. عن جد صح؟ مش على 6.
لا هولي مشاكلنا هلا كمان like getting
not a joke it's real.
هيكو بتقولوا لحدا ببطلوا يشتغلوا معنا. نهال ما عملتي ما سمعتي شيء انت. نحن لبنان بياخذ العقل ما في منه بلد اوف
كهرباء كل الوقت كهرباء.
هلا بدنا نغير الحكيات.
هلا بتقول لهم بتقول UPS for internet you can solve this problem.
والله كان عندنا هيك ايام الحرب بس رجعنا بعناهم. هلا ما قادرين نشتريهم بالدولار حبيبتي.
منه كثير غالي. حاجه تنقي.
هاي هلا.
بتقبل
ايه الصوره الحلوه.
انا كل السنه عيدي ماشي شغال.
مع عينك.
هلا كيفك؟
انا كويسه.
هلا كثير حلوه.
هلا بأعياد ميلادنا.
فيك تحطي بس السلايد شو تنشوف
بلاش هلا حيصيروا يقولوا لا بلاش هاي بالاول ما فيش وقت خلص خليها مفاجأة.
عشان
بس اول سلايد مش السلايدات الباقيين، سلايد 1 بس سلايد شو مش هيك يعني. هيدي
open it fully.
هاي نهال اللي عامله شير. انا حاعمل شات مونيتور. اوكي
ريتشارد. اوكي ريتشارد بيتكلم من مصر.
يبقى الانترنت تبع مصر اللي مش منيح.
لا
يا جماعه انا سبت البيت ورحت في حته تانية عشان الاقي نت.
والله برافو عليكي.
الشارع عم بيقطش كثير. اسمع
شكله عم بيحكي بالتليفون.
لا هو بيحاول يكلمنا.
ريتشارد اعمل ديسكونكت وريكونكت.
هيظبط.
طارق طلع فيني طارق.
Just so that you pressure frozen. You're like, can you chop up the potato and serve those?
You make them in animal shape.
Yeah, and the guy's like, no, it's frozen. Because a lot of these places just.
I want my initials, please. Yeah.
I remember this مسلسل was watched last. That's when his kid comes to UK, London. So he's saying to his son before taking him to the pub lunch to eat. Saying, son, here French fries is called chips, and chips is called crisps. And crisps is called
We can mute all. We can mute all members.
Yes.
هذا is a French sorry American football coach جاي يدرب Premier League
كلهم نهال.
فكله بس يسبوه وانكر هو على باله وانكر شيء زين يعني. يدخل الملعب.
So Nihal muted everyone. You can unmute yourself if you are a speaker. We'll do that again when we start the session. Thank you, Nihal. Can you please make a show a screen? What's it called? Thank you. Randa, we were not able. You can unmute yourself.
Yes.
طيب, we were not able to change the slides you sent آخر مرة. في تعديل كبير؟
ايه أكيد. I cannot with the other ones. كلهم أغلاط كبيرة يعني. I will send it to you here. Please, if you can update it. It takes a minute لأنه it's super important. يعني مش إنه غلطة. It's completely. It's another model يعني. It's another story. I cannot work with it at all. I'm sorry, but I can't. يا حوي بعثت لكم يا حوي. I'm sending it.
You sent it بس an hour ago فيعني.
No, I sent it before. It's the same. Yes.
Can you please send it to me? Send it to me.
Yes, أكيد.
Nihal, I forwarded to you on your email as well. أو يعني Randa can forward it again.
I sent it at 2 hours ago.
طب يعني كنا
Yes, but it's the same that I sent 2 days ago. يعني ما تغير شيء بس أنتوا غيرتوها و it's
No, we
يعني
didn't. We didn't. ال PDF زي ما هي. We didn't. In the last PDF it's the same. Nobody played in it. بس يعني ماشي.
Two of the businesses.
I didn't merge it. I didn't merge it. I told you I kept it the same as is. No change.
Okay.
Guys,
if
we
you
have
looked at the
2
PDF
minutes.
بس يعني خلاص.
We are almost there يعني people will get in so بس انتبهوا على النقطة.
If it is the same Yaranda and no change than 2 days, then it's there. Please look at the PDF now. No need to change it.
Where because the last مش عم بعرف أي PDF is the last because I got many.
the one اللي أنا بعته هو نفسه بعده شغلين عليه هو نفسه.
Nihal, please share the screen now. And
a second, I'm updating the slides and
okay.
Guys,
seconds.
Thank you.
Signing in, okay.
I really don't like this awkward silence. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Yusuf. How are you doing?
يوسف مرحبا يوسف كيف حالك؟
أهلا
Hello, Yusuf.
Hello,
شو
Maisa.
أخباركم؟ أهلا وسهلا.
Hi,
Hello,
Maisa.
Maisa.
هاي كيفكم؟
Hello.
مرحبا هاي أديب شو أخبارك؟
منورين. Good to see all the lovely faces.
هلا حبيباتي اشتقت لكم كلكم يا ربي.
نحن اشتقنا لك كثير.
كيف صرتي ميسا أحسن؟
أحسن هيك هيك عم بحط effort بس I'm still I'll be okay حبيبي. أنت طمنيني عنك مزنة كيف أنت يا روحي؟
الحمد لله كثير منيحة كل شيء تمام.
حبيبة قلبي. هلا يا يوسف.
All right, guys. So I'm going to start the session just on time. Very warm welcome to everyone joining us from all over the world for our first business showcase event. This event wouldn't have been possible without you guys. Just give me a second, apologies.
Will you record the session also?
Yes, the session is definitely going to be recorded and the presentation is going to be shared with everybody on the call as well. So thank you once again, guys, for joining. Really, the session would have been possible without your presence. I also wanted to, really thank you for being here with us today. I wanted to thank the exceptional members from our Lebanon chapter for stepping up and volunteering and showcasing their businesses, especially in a difficult time like this. And a final special thanks to the entire BCG team who has been working really, really hard over the past 5 months. So thank you all really for your efforts. Thank you for making this initiative and bringing it to life. You've done really, really amazing work. And once again, I can't thank you enough. I just want to give you guys a little brief about BCG. BCG, which is a business continuity group, was initiated about 5 months ago as a COVID relief initiative. However, we realized along the way that this initiative should go beyond COVID-19. So we realized that this is really something that the network needed. We've always prided ourselves with strong social and personal connections, but we said now it's time to really do that on a more professional level and a business level. And this is where we decided that we said BCG will officially become the business arm of Mela. And our aim would be to constantly look for ways to encourage and promote exchange of business opportunities amongst our members. One of the initiatives that I wanted to highlight as well, apart from this initiative, is a business leads platform where our members can collaborate with each other. I'll just share a quick story with you guys. A couple of months ago, one of our Mela members, Rada Harut, who is in Mela 3, approached me and she said, Yusuf, I had this idea for Mela for a long time where I want to have a platform where we can exchange business ideas, share our projects, where we can also have recruitment opportunities. And why not, if I'm looking for something business related, why not go to a fellow Mela member? So, that got us really thinking and said, we need to act on something like this. And I'm happy to announce that, we're working on this initiative and it should be live very, very soon. So we'll be sharing more with you on this shortly. Our initiative today is the Business Showcase Initiative, which is yet another brilliant initiative that has come up from the BCG group. Basically, the whole idea for today is for our members to showcase their businesses. You know, they'll tell us what services they can offer, what business opportunities they have for all our members and our network, sister network members as well to jump into. Today, we're going to hear about a successful business story from one of our members, that is a successful business collaboration story. We're also going to hear from 7 of our brilliant members about their businesses, and they're going to also have some asks that they're going to be asking. The session, as mentioned, will be recorded, and the presentation, thank you, Eliasar, for all your efforts, and the entire team for making this happen, will be shared with you as well for the people who couldn't have made it today. I'm happy to announce that this initiative, the Business Showcase, is not only going to happen for Lebanon, but we're actually going to roll it out for all our chapters across the region over the coming months. So we've decided really to pilot this session with the Lebanon chapter because we felt it was the most appropriate country to start with. I just want to set a little bit of context for everyone. I'm sure you already know, but if you don't, Lebanon has been facing major difficulties since 2019, both on the financial and economic front. Some issues include, you know, the impairment of their banking sector. They've imposed capital controls where, you know, where the Lebanese cannot, there's a limit on the amounts of withdrawals that they can do, including their foreign transfers. The collapse of the Lebanese pound as well has been drastic over the past couple of months. They've also defaulted on their sovereign debt, rising inflation rates. All of these has been causing severe economic contraction in the country. Of course, on top of that, you have the effect of COVID-19 on the economy. And then just to add to that, the massive explosion that shook the entire country on August 4th, you know, damaging the entire port, leaving over 190 dead, thousands injured, causing damages to residential and commercial areas. But we want our Lebanese members to know that we are with you. You know, our prayers and thoughts are with you. They have been with you since August 4th. And, you know, I want to highlight and really take this opportunity to thank all our networks to coming together and showing the support to our friends in Lebanon. You have all truly proved that we are indeed a global network and that we can achieve many great things if we come together. But without waiting any longer, I'll pass the floor on to my good friend Nahla Al-Banhawi, who's really truly a definition of a leader. Nahla has been leading the BCG group since its inception and has been nothing but exceptional throughout. Nahla, I really enjoyed working with you in the past couple of months, including the entire BCG team. I really enjoyed working with you, and I really look forward for the wonderful things that we can do for our members in the very near future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yusuf, so much for the intro. And it's really, it was a dream. We've been in the network for 10 years, and to reach this stage and business level as we grow in numbers. So thank you for enabling and inspiring by like your super dedication for all our ideas and attending all the initiatives and so on. I would not repeat your thanks to everyone actually, and thank you all for giving it the time to see with us the first showcase we have today. I would also want to say that the BCG was an idea that a lot of volunteers have involved in it. We have 20 volunteers that have been working since COVID on different aspects, directly and indirectly supporting this initiative to reach the stage we see today. So I want to thank them all one by one. Taking this forward and capitalizing on what what Yusuf have shared on from a Lebanon case, we see today, yes, a lot of challenges, but also we see exceptional business leaders that are with us in the network. They are presenting a lot of business opportunities. They show the true soul of business experience and professionalism on different scales. In the next slide, we're going to see the members that are showcasing today. Nihal, can you please switch to the next slide? We're today moderating the session, Nihal Tajuri from the Tech and Comms team volunteering in our BCG. So actually we have 8 members who are going to be showcasing their businesses, their successes, and although all the challenges that have been there in Lebanon the last 2 years and even previously, they've done a lot of work and they're going to share their success stories. So we get to know more about the positive side of Lebanon today. As well, they're going to share their business opportunities and their asks and how we can capitalize on their skills and grow either in Lebanon or even expand in other countries. But to start that, we thought of sharing a positive, the power of Mela, as we say, by Yusr, and this would be the first session. In the next slide, I'm gonna quickly show you how we're gonna moderate the session. We're gonna have the introduction that's already done by Yusuf, followed by the power of Mela, which Yusuf was gonna share with us how when 2 members put their heart together, really business opportunity can be taken to the next level. And this is actually the power of Mela that we've been seeing for the last years, and we really want to expand it more as we grow in numbers. Afterwards, each member would be showcasing their business on a 5-minute time span. By the end of the session, we would have a Q&A. All your questions, you can lively share it in the chat by sharing the name of the person or its business that you want to ask and your ask. In the last, in the end of the session, would open the Q&A to reply your questions. And for the last 5 minutes, we would be sharing a survey session, a survey link. This link, please, you would be able to fill it. Either you want to give a feedback about the session or if you want to showcase in the future. Again, as Yusuf said, this is the first showcase, but we intend to do more and we would like to hear from you more to grow to that. By that, we would start with Yusr Milatan, and she has very interesting stories to share. So Yusr, welcome.
Thank you, Nahla. Thank you, Yusuf, and thank you for all the BCG group for all the work that has been done, really. You guys have been a great support, and not just through the initial, I also wanted to mention that the Beirut explosion had a very big effect on all of us beyond just the material things. It really got to the motivation and to the positivity that the Lebanese usually have, and such initiatives really bring back basically the hope, and they're a way for us to feel that we can actually continue. So thank you, and thank you for having me. I'm very excited to tell you all about really what the power of Mela is. Like when I joined Mela, I'm a Mela 10. For those who don't know me, I'm the co-founder of Wakilni. Wakilni is a last mile delivery provider. We work closely with small businesses, medium businesses that operate in the e-commerce sphere. So basically we take care of their deliveries. And I joined Mela in Mela 10, and I would hear a lot about power of Mela, until I really experienced it in several ways, aside from the personal growth and the personal development and truly the leadership skills that it infused in me, which had a direct effect on the team. 3 main things that happened with me across the year. So back in October 2019, Lebanon was going through a tough time. We were going through an uprising, and the entire country was shaken up, and that had a very big effect on business in general. We had closure of roads, we had closure of businesses. People didn't know what was coming up. We had an economic crisis was just starting, and business dropped from literally in 70%. And we were facing a downsizing option for the business. And back then we took the decision to do a crowdfunding campaign online. So we set up a crowdfunding campaign, and Mela members, Elisar specifically, took the lead in sharing across the entire Mela network the crowdfunding campaign that we were doing. And the amount of support that we got and the amount of donations that we got was really, really heartwarming, not just from Mela, but also from all the sister networks, from members that I do not know, I've never met. They were offering their support. And from that, another Mela, co-Mela member, Dr. Riyad Musa, reached out to me And I had met him back in Mela 9. He was actually the first person, I always tell the story, he was the first person that I met and talked to over the first dinner at Mela. He reached out and he offered not only support, he actually offered to come in as a supporting investor. And even though that was not something that we had in mind back then, I jumped on the opportunity, who wouldn't? And Dr. Riyad's support back then was extremely important for us. It allowed us to survive a very difficult period in Lebanon. And moving forward, more recently, and I took the decision to attend Mela's reunion during the Mela 11 session. And there I got to know a little bit more Iyad Masrouji, for those who know him. And I remember that we were over dinner. He just started asking questions about the business. And I remember there was loud music and I was telling him over the music, trying to get the point across. And since then, since March till today, we have been in conversation, and I'm very happy to share that we're actually in the final stages of finalizing an agreement to expand Wakilni services in Jordan. So these are just 3 things on top of my head during the past year that Mela has really offered a lot of support, not to mention the support that we received recently after the Beirut explosion and helping us in reconstruct. So I really consider that Mela is a blessing in my life. Having the network is a true blessing, not just for the business, but for me on a personal level. Like my team literally asks me every once in a while, when's the next Mela reunion? When are you going to go recharge and come back to us? So thank you very much for
congratulations.
This, and, thank you. Yeah.
Congratulations. Yes, this is great news, and thank you for sharing this news with us. So as we can see, like reaching out and member-to-member collaboration really opens up a lot of opportunities and getting to know the business. So today we're gonna see the businesses that are presented, and we're gonna start with, within the next slides, we're gonna start with Adib. So basically, Adib, we all know him with a certain hat. He have been so active in Mela. He joins all the events. I first met him years back, and now he's working in a very interesting project that I would give the floor to Adib to say more about it. Adib, welcome. And Nehal, can we go to slides, Adib, please? Thank you so much.
Hello, beautiful people. Hello, everyone. I can only say I miss you all. And I'm going to tell you today a beautiful story about a terrible year, a horrible year, not only for Lebanon, but specifically for Lebanon, but for the entire world. So we've been hearing since last year, in fact, since October, since we had our wake-up revolution in Lebanon, and lucky us, we got it. We went all to the street. You can ask Tariq what happened. And since then, things are deteriorating, going worse and worse and worse. And some people here in my country were telling us that by 2020, we're going to see people lacking food and losing job, and we're going to see a lot of problems, social riots and civil riots coming, and it happened. It turned to be true. So since the end of the year, I said to myself that I cannot stay and watch what's going on. I need to react. And going back to my DNA told me you have to go back to your village. And the slide shows my village next to a huge mountain where we have a defense mode. We have behind us a mountain, rocky mountain, and in front of us, we have a small road that can lead to the village and take you out of the village, and you have to survive. So what I said to myself, we need to go back to the basic, we need to go back to the roots, and I need, and my family also needs to go back to agriculture. So traditionally, we are apple growers. We have beautiful lands in my village on 1,600 meter altitude on top of Mount Lebanon, where we plant apples. So end of 2019, early 2020, I decided to go into agriculture through greenhouses and begin producing vegetables. And it happened at a moment where I lost, I have 2 jobs in my company. My company was stopped. So I lost first salary, and then we were paid 30% of my salary and the other company, or 50% of it. And with the devaluation that have occurred in Lebanon, I literally lost perhaps 70 or 80% of my income. So lucky me, I have been heavily involved in this agricultural project where I was planting vegetables and adding more trees, more variety of trees other than apples in my village. So it has been 2 years that now I'm producing 30 different kinds of vegetables and 30 different kinds of fruits. So my aim is to expand by going into high added value products. In project 1, I'd like to produce something that my mother and my grandmother and my aunts in my village do, which are jams, vinegar, no rocket science, but to do them in a more, I would not say industrial way, but more sophisticated way. I want to make jams, vinegar, and juices, because Lebanon today is lacking these imported products, and I think there is a very big potential for these products. Another project is to go into sophisticated greenhouses, which is hydroponics, to produce basically tomato and green leaf products. And I've been studying the project, and I think that there's a huge potential for it. The total project investment, the 2 projects, it would cost around 120 to 150K. Unfortunately, today in Lebanon, the banking sector is completely stopped. We cannot obtain any financing. So I'd like to see if there is any way of, and also USAID or other institutional organization used to finance and fund these projects. Today with the Beirut explosion, all of their efforts are going towards Beirut. And I can understand that. So what I'm looking for is financing for my 2 lovely projects. I have very sophisticated documents, models that can prove that the projects are sustainable and feasible. And I'm ready to give any security, if any. Thank you, beautiful people. See you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Adib, so much for the intro. And the 2 projects really are so structured and clear in their ask. If anyone has wants to know more about Adib asks and structure, please reach out to him, and we're going to share details more. Next, we have our next speaker, Elisar Haj. Elisar have been my own Mela, my own focus group. So hi, Elisar. And Elisar is a previous multinational company change maker, and as well as a Forbes contributor. And now we want to know more about you, Elisar, if we don't already know.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for showing up. You all know me by now. I'm the person who communicates the most, because I feel that communication is about engaging with people. I have 4 asks from the members here on the call today. At Comma Hub, we do consultancy work to transform the business that you have, or we go in particular for marketing and communication. And with the current, what COVID brought to people, a full need for digital transformation. So we're helping a lot of companies at this time. We're doing optimized outsourcing solutions. We know that many companies had to let go of their marketing people, yet businesses cannot operate without marketing. So we can take the full function without you having to go over the hassle of recruiting people, training them and everything. We can consult and for you to implement, or we can take all this part. We talk also about project management. It could be as easy or as a small request as asking us to do for you a PowerPoint presentation like this one, for example, or simply asking for a small branding or a small website on the go for very reasonable prices. Why I'm talking about reasonable prices? Because our model is a very smart and modern one, where we do not employ more than 2 or 3 employees, and all the other people we subcontract and we work with them on an outsourcing basis. So the more we get businesses, the more we allow people to stay in Lebanon and give back to the community. because we are so determined not to leave the country and to keep as many people in their businesses as possible. So, and one other thing, other than the business part, I'm looking for business collaboration. I have a lot of connections now through Forbes, being part of an agency council, where people are nominated and then with a very rigorous process to be accepted. I have access to all the global and the best companies, marketing and communication. So whatever solution, I can get the best deals for my network if you ever need anything. So what we do, we start from as small as branding the company or the business or the person in particular, and moving through making sure that they have market leadership and growth that they need. Can we go to the next slide? I have 2 slides to share with you. One of them explains the consultancy approach that we take. This is a drive approach that we have in the company, where we talk about business transformation, and we work at all levels: processes, people, technology. And we have 4 main areas that we tackle while working on business transformation. Innovation, how much is it there, especially with people trying to get out their unique selling proposition. The delivery, what are the channels? We work on the channels from A to Z, and from content, visual, and everything, even the strategic orientation. Leadership, we work with leaders to make sure that we translate their vision into communication material and engagement material that is easily understandable by everyone and from the stakeholders, which are internal and external. And of course, we ensure that through communication, proper communication, all the parties in a company are collaborating to reach the business objectives. Can we go over the second slide? By the way, I have I've placed a link where I describe in details this process about the drive approach, if anyone is interested to read about it. And this is one of the things we do also for companies, those who want to be thought leaders in their areas. We write for them, we research about their industries, we write whatever they would like to pass on a message. Probably they're not excellent at content providing, so we provide the content following their directions to make sure we take them out to the public using all social media channels and techniques. Now, this is a very small summary, a visual representation of the visual aspect of what we do. We work on website development and design. Since we talk about all the narrative of a company, everything that we need to talk about, the purpose, vision, mission, and everything, we prepare that material and we start distributing it through all the channels. We do from branding for packaging, campaigns, ads, content creation for brochures, corporate identities, and I'm sure you all noticed the latest Mela 10 and Mela 11 change in the branding that I've handled with the people that I work with for this project, and with the support of Rania on board, and we had Ziad also helping for the branding part and the brand, and definitely under the leadership of Mesa. This is all that I have to do to tell you. Just remember, there are 4 aspects from my ask: either consultancy work or partnership, kind of partnership that you would like to be also the suppliers for what we offer. If you have any solutions that you can offer to our clients, or any either full outsourcing or any one project at a time. I look forward to seeing all.
Thank you, Elisar. Thank you for all the effort, and thank you for all what you give to Mela and all of us. Next, we have Hala Muradi. Hello, Hala. Hala is Mela 9, and actually, as she speaks now, she's been 4 days, I believe, or more on high temperature, but yet she made it today in our call. And Hala is a financial consultant. We met when she came to Egypt, working on a couple of business opportunities, and actually now she's my financial consultant for me. And the companies I work with in Microsoft, I sometimes ask her how we can do this and do that, and she generously gives her time to anyone to support. So Hala, welcome, and please tell us what you do more.
Okay, thank you, Nahla, first, and thank you everyone for this platform and for this opportunity. I'm gonna just jump into the subject. I'm a Mela 9 member, and I had the opportunity to work with lots of Mela members along this 2-3 years. And I'm the founder of Timeless for investments and business management. I'm actually here to ask for a very specific things. I'm asking for partners or facilitators to help me deliver financial literacy programs across the Middle East or wherever the opportunity comes. Now I have, because I've been living in this situation in Lebanon and handling all the stress that we have been through, I have discovered that it is now more than ever, there is a big need and there is a huge need to learn skills of how to manage our financials and how to manage our money, okay? Why? Because unemployment has skyrocketed all over the Middle East, all over the world. In Lebanon, the numbers are there. In Lebanon, it's more than 60%. The whole Middle East and the whole world is the same situation. And there is no education whatsoever around us that have taught us and prepared us for this crisis, actually. No one taught us how to ensure that we have a passive income. No one taught us how to budget. No one taught us about how to manage our risks and our financial and our daily, how to play with the money game. So no one taught us that. So the financial recession is all over the world, and it seems that it is here to stay, actually. And this is where actually a couple of years before, I started working on 2 programs. And this is my ask. The 2 programs are, the first one is the financial literacy that will help the participants to learn about their own personal financial life and how to manage and how to create the stability and the lifestyle that we all need within our given resources. The second course is the course for financial for non-financials. And actually, I've also collaborated with lots of the Mela members here within our group in these 2 programs especially. The financial for non-financials, I'm collaborating now with Randa, one of our Lebanese fellows, Mela fellows, and it is about teaching entrepreneurs, corporates, small and medium-sized businesses of how to better manage their financials and how to better take financial decisions. So the importance of this program is not just was for Lebanon, it was for the whole Middle East, and it is an overall crisis that we have to manage. What is it for you as our partners and for everyone or anyone who would like to collaborate on this? The beautiful thing about it is that it needs minimal investment. We can say minimal to low, because it's actually ready. The program has been tested and it's been there for a couple of years and we're working on it. So it needs a little bit of your efforts. It needs you to capitalize on the network that you have within your country to see who can benefit from this. Of course, with our collaboration, who is from your community can benefit from this by giving them the exact skills that they need to bridge this overall crisis that we are facing right now. Okay, the program could be done face-to-face, and it also can be done online. I've started this online also, so we have a little bit of experience on the online sector. Okay, the model also could be adapted to reach out to women. It could be adapted to reach out for the youth, for corporates, and so on. It depends who we are collaborating with and who is the facilitator. So this is what I have been doing and working on recently for the past years. And this is where I actually need more assistance to bring the whole program into an online platform where people can access even without having to attend the courses. So this is also where I need collaboration. Okay, what is it from myself and why Hala actually? Because what I'm doing is investing all my experience and all my passion and all what I've seen that what my daughter, what my community, and what my society needs around me. I have invested in this. My 25 years of experience as a wealth manager, as an investment and a wealth manager. I'm a certified financial advisor from the UK, and I've been in this domain for the past 25 years, working with international banks and local institutions, and also with local banks. And out of this 25 years, I have also invested 10 years of my career in working and collaborating with startups, entrepreneurs, and with the small and medium-sized businesses, so that we can give them the financial advice that they need, and the business development and reorganization and restructuring. And this is where I actually saw the gap and the need in the market, because I saw that entrepreneurs fail not because they don't have the finances, but because they don't know how to manage money and how to take sound financial advice on the personal level or on the corporate level. Okay, and this is where I started investing the last 7 years of my career also in developing and training and delivering training programs for the youth and for the community around us in financial literacy, especially because there was no one and there's the information that we need in our daily life was not given to us. No one taught us this, and I implemented and I included many lessons that I wish that someone had told me like 25 years ago. And in this specific
sure. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, sure. I totally agree. What else can you wrap up with this, so that I understand from you that we want to present this. The main ask here is to present it for the locally on a business level, as well as take it geographically. Both it can be done by online or even physically when the COVID is done away. Is there anything you want to add?
Nothing actually, that's it. I thank you for this opportunity, and I'm sure and I'm confident that we can make a difference with these two programs.
Thank you so much, Hala. Thank you so much. It really sounds interesting. I touched base with you 1 or twice on different levels, and it was amazing. We have next with us Rabia Hamid, and Rabia is Mela 10. We all know him in his contribution and volunteering on all levels. On a local network, we have him on our BCG team heading the tech and comms now. And we also know that he is on the steerco of the Global Sustainable Network. I cannot remember the name exactly. So Rabia, welcome, and we look forward to know what you've been doing all the time and your new initiative as well.
Hello everyone. First, all you mentioned is right, Nahla. Thank you. Thank you everyone for being here, and thank you for making this happen. By the way, I was always supported by Hala on the financial level when we need any advice and any advanced advice, especially in the situation that we are facing here in Lebanon. So Hala is the right place to ask. I am Mela 10. I'm grateful to be part of this great network where you can find the support on different levels. For myself, we have founded the Spring Group. Part of that is the Spring Construction. It's a family business. Me and my dad, for the past 30 years, he was involved in the construction industry in Lebanon. For me, we have started Spring Construction 10 years ago, almost, and we were involved in landmarks projects. We have accomplished like 110 projects. Can we move to the next slide, please? Nihal, please, can we move to the next slide? Okay, so just here to show the kind of projects that we're involved in, starting from Sama Beirut at the left of the screen. It's the tallest building in Beirut. We were a subcontractor there. It's a 52 floor levels, and the next 3 buildings in the same cadre is buildings signed by the international architect is Bernard Khouri. We were as main contractor serving there. And the last one where we are currently working on that in Ashafi area. We're involved in accomplishing like 3,500 apartments in Beirut for the past 10 years. And we are looking forward to find partnerships outside of Lebanon, especially in GCC, North of Africa or Central of Asia, where we can serve as a main contractor, real estate developer and investor, or construction management from a perspective of construction management. On a personal level, I was always passionate regarding renewable energy, sustainable design, and how we can make a low cost regarding the operations. And I was trying to implement that in the construction, and always in the third world country, you face barriers regarding that. And we have started the revolution the 17th of October, and we have found the energy everywhere. So we started, me and a couple of friends from Mela, and especially Hala on top of them, to find a way to turn this energy into a product. And we started to create a platform. It's called AgroSpring. Can we move to the next slide, please? It's called AgroSpring. It's an ecological regenerative agrofarming business model. And especially the situation and devaluation in the country pushed us to think more how we can capitalize on our experience regarding the operation, regarding the construction, and especially what we have as raw materials in our country. It's the land, the sun, the water, that we can capitalize on to sustain ourselves. And we have started a pilot project in Andara, where we are having agriculture and some animals there, and we are looking forward to have a platform of first line food product to do our job and our part in serving the society and our country and maintaining and sustaining food. And those two platforms could be easily moved and stretched outside the country to have partnership there, and it could be implemented there. That's all. Thank you always for the continuous support that we are receiving here, and I hope to see you soon, everyone.
Thank you, Rabia. And it's a very clear ask that to take this innovative, sustainable projects into the next level in terms of global. Best of luck. Okay, we next have Randa Farah. Randa, we look forward to have you today. I know you're Mela 11. We met virtually. We met in the reunion, and also we met virtually in an amazing thought leadership session you did with one of the presenters and through the I Learned Academy. I attended some of the free I Learned Academy activities, and it was really amazing the work that you do. Please, the floor is yours. Let us know what you do more on all your businesses.
Thank you so much, Nahla, and thank you so much also for your patience during the last few days and your follow-up with us. I really appreciate this a lot. So concerning today, I'm going to present two businesses because I'm known like to do two things at the same time. I've done two majors in university at the same time, and I am I'm managing two startups. So the first one is called I Have Learned Academy, and it came from a need that there are so many things that no one taught us, and I wish I have learned before. So I had this question, like I wish I knew then what I know now. And I created this platform, this initiative, in order to help as many people as we can to discover and to learn things early on. And this is why we cover 9 categories. You can see them on the screen, from business to culture to health to personal development and many other fields. So basically, it's an academy where we have training courses and conferences. And now we moved online after Corona, we moved to some sessions online. We also organize big conferences and events like the Happiness at Work conference, and we got many speakers from abroad. So how you can help us? Mostly you can use our training services because we have trainers from all over the world and experts in different fields. So you can get in touch on my email, randa@ihavelearned.me, to book your in-house session or check our website for our public sessions. Also, we offer one-to-one coaching with different experts in different fields. And if you have an international conference, we can help you organize it, or even help you find the right speakers and the right topics, and even manage all the details. So also, happiness at work is our specialty. So if we can move to the next slide. You can also connect us to companies. These are some of the pictures of our events. So this is Dr. John DeMartini in our event in Beirut. It was the biggest self-development event in Lebanon, and we had more than 400 attendees. And the second one is Happiness at Work. I'm happy to have hosted some of the people here like you, sir, and like I didn't know all of you, but hopefully in the next one you will all be here. So we had speakers from all over the world. If you can stay in the other one a bit. So we had speakers from all over the world with like people from Denmark, Sweden, and we deliver certification in to become a Chief Happiness Officer, which is a new position that is much needed right now to create happiness in the workplace. Now I will move to the second section. So concerning I Have Learned Academy, just to wrap up, you can help us by using our training services, be a speaker, recommend companies who need our services. The second business is Leptivity.com. So it's a totally different business. Leptivity is a calendar for events, and mostly we are focused for events in Lebanon, but we would like to expand to other countries. So in case you think you need an event platform in your country, we can get in touch. If you know good developers, also please get in touch. You can also advertise with us because we got so much affected by first the revolution, then the corona, and now the explosion. So you can imagine, like, from a country full of events and culture, we moved to a country where there's no events or few events online. So this is really affecting us. And also the fact that they blocked our internet cards, we are not able to pay for the server, for the newsletter. So I had to stop my MailChimp account because I cannot pay the $200 a month. And this is like a huge support. I know it's a small amount, but like usually, like we didn't expect that our own money will get blocked in the bank and we cannot access it. So this is horrible. We have a limit of $25 per month in one bank and $0 in the other bank. So we cannot pay. This is why we blocked everything. And to pay for the server, the $150 per month, it's like a whole, like I have to with a lira exchange, I have to exchange lots of money. So this is a real struggle that wasn't a struggle before. So you can help us with this. You can help us also to rethink the model after Corona. So I'm happy to sit with you and maybe rethink how we can see this platform again. If we can move to the next slide, I will show you a bit how it looks like. Nihal, if we can click for the next one. Yes, so this is the platform. It's a calendar for events, and there are many categories like arts, culture, conferences, exhibitions, music. So we cover all the events. It's like an agenda for events in Lebanon. And we won many awards, like we were rated like the top 100 Lebanese influencers in the country. I won the Femme Francophone Entrepreneur Award. I also won an award called the Award of Resourcefulness with Keep Walking Lebanon. So it was so many interesting features. We have a small video. I don't know if you have the time to show it, Nahla. It's 1 minute. Is it possible? Or we are short on time? If we can, it would be nice.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Best,
It's unreadable. Okay, so we're not sure.
Please send us the link. We'll make sure we communicate it to the people afterwards.
Okay. Sure.
Do you have anything you want to reflect on the video if it's not working?
Can go back. Yeah. So for the slide before. For Leptivity, like you can help us by connecting us to, like, considering your country for events, maybe also thinking of a new way to present events. Like the whole events industry need to be reshuffled after this Corona. And for I Have Learned Academy, if you're a trainer, if you need training, we can help you. Thank you so much for all your help, and I'm very lucky and happy to be part of this network.
Thank you so much, Randa. We look forward to having you, and I know it's been a couple of months with us. I hope you like your stay with the network. We have a lot of people who have been there for years and years. Next, we have Richard Elias. Richard, from Lebanon chapter, and currently we meet a lot in Egypt, and I've been working with him on a couple of initiatives, and actually he has a very great structured mind in marketing and actually working with kids. So Richard, the floor is yours. Tell us what you do.
Thank you, Nahla, and thank you everyone for helping us in these hard times. Well, the original company is Robert's Group. As you can see, we've been in everything that's related to family entertainment since 1972. So we are originally distributors of brands that you know, Sega, Namco, Eurogames, ICE. And around 7 years ago, my brother and I founded a company called Cosmo Fun. So as we founded the Cosmo Fun in Lebanon since we saw a gap in the market and wanted to do bespoke concepts with high-end service that you can experience in 5-star hotels. Usually when you go to an arcade or family entertainment center, the service that you get isn't that good. So we started with Cosmo City. It's an arcades, VR, and redemption center. It's aimed mostly at adults for a difference. So what we accomplished is through our exceptional experience and through our services, we took the industry average of guest return from 3.5 in the US and Europe, 4.2 in the Middle East, and we transferred it to Cosmo City to a 10.3. So it's almost double the industry average. We developed the concept into multiple branches, and we're now opening in Egypt, also, of course, with the help of Mela Egypt. Actually, we're launching the first shop by the end of this month, hopefully. We also launched a second concept called Monkey Maze. It's aimed at ages 2 to 12, in which we provide an exceptional experience with high-end service, also with the most secure location. And we also had everything that was related to cleanliness prior to Corona. And we're also now getting ISO certified for health and safety and quality. The concept couples activity and entertainment and self-education. So this is something that really differentiates us in the market. We're also opening that concept in Egypt. Our flagship store was actually in downtown Beirut. And as you all know, we really got badly hit. And I just want to say, I really want to say thank you to everyone that helped us with that. So after it got badly hit, we saw that our team, a very strong team, was able to expand into new countries. So the team is ready, and now we're operating in Egypt, and we're looking for possibilities in the Middle East, Gulf area, and Africa. We have a plan in Egypt to open 10 stores in 4 years. We already have 2 contracts signed. Just to give you a round figure, the cost of each store is around $1 million. And we're looking for partners to up to 20%. We also need help in selling our franchise in the Gulf countries and Africa. If you can facilitate our company's entry into your country, that would be great. And we hope
Richard,
together,
I think you have the slides showing what is the store like that it's cost all that money. I think in the next slide or the slide after.
If you can, if you can send.
Since you mentioned the money, we want to see the amazing work I've been looking at happening in Egypt.
Where does the money go?
Life.
To good use, I hope.
Yes, yes.
And
the next slide, I think. Yeah, it has the store.
Yeah, there we
go.
This
one, yeah. So this is where the money goes.
Yeah, exactly. You see, we focus a lot on technology. We focus a lot on the ambience, on the experience, and we tried our best to get these smiles to everyone. So we just hope, with your help, to teleport together to a world of fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Richard. And I really see it's transforming the way kids and youth are having fun in our countries. And you're bringing some kind of Disneyland into our world. We have
try to
next.
give smile.
Yes, we have next Tarek. We've met quickly in the reunion while he was taking the Mela 11 certificate, and I look forward to see you soon. And we're so happy to have you here. And with your creative stereo 3D business, we want to know more about what you do. And please say next slide to show the amazing work that are currently presented.
Thank you, Nahla.
Welcome, Tarek.
Thank you. So basically, Styro 3D is a company. Can we already scroll down? So this is what we do. The company does production of 3D. So we basically design, create, and install custom 3D displays, including oversized 3D props and sculptures. So if you can see, the first thing we did was I had the courage to sell the I Love Beirut sign, if you can see it at your upper. Now, I really don't know how it happened, but I got the guts to do it. Now we're really proud that it's the Beirut landmark. It's one of the monuments that got the, can we stay up please? That would come afterwards. Because I wanted to show.
The first slide, Nihal, the first one.
Slide.
With I Love Beirut, huh?
True. Okay. Because I wanted to show also the 3D designs we do. We do oversized 3D props and sculptures. So we can do replicas of any product you will want to boost. We do events, conferences, and weddings, and we build exhibition stands that always have a twist and that would pop up your presence in the exhibitions. Can we also go? Can we scroll down, please? I wanted to show you also the big weddings we do. So we could do replica of anything. So all the structures you see is, can you go back please? So all the structures we do are fake structures that can be used once or many times, depending on the use. So now we're adapting to the situation, as you know, so we needed to work abroad. So we created a line of, can we go scroll down please? So we created a line of bedrooms for kids that are mainly made in 3D. Can you please scroll down?
I think there is a delay in the internet. Yeah.
The picture says it all, that's why I'm insisting.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful, honestly. The next, we finished the weddings. We can go for the kids now. Yes.
Yes. Well, these are the kids'
I want
rooms.
to return a kid as well.
Okay. So we are trying to expand abroad and target the high-end people with high purchase power, because these will be promoted as luxury rooms for kids. So just to sum it up, so for Styro 3D, we need to get connected with, if you can help with, to get connected with all wedding planners in the MENA region, and also or find investors to expand the business in different countries. Since at first we couldn't invest ourselves due to the current situation in the banking system in Lebanon. And for the 3D rooms that we are launching in the near future, we need to reach out to the high-end furniture galleries and get connected to big architects and also bloggers as well, if they would fit our business model, so we can launch it and reach the right audience. So basically that's it, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Tarek. Thank you, everyone. Actually, It's been a great experience having you all show the case. So we're currently going to have a group photo and then go through the asks. We also have the survey link shared by Muzna on the chat now. You're going to have a photo, Nihal is going to take it, and then we're open to asks.
Open your screen, Maisa. Appel.
Okay.
We're asking everyone to open their screen, if you can.
Okay.
Wow, you're awesome.
Thank you. Took it?
Make a reaction from these.
Okay.
Countdown.
Okay.
Our smile is starting.
Yes.
Nahla,
hey.
Before we go to the questions, can I say another power of Mela?
I just want to make sure.
One very small story about Tariq was, I was his first client as Deloitte, and he did an amazing job for us. It was 5 years ago or 6 years ago. What a small world.
And this is how I got my first fight with my first client. You know, when it's tough and she was like,
Yes. So does anybody need to join by saying a question or something? I cannot see enough questions, but I believe all the people have said that they want to know more about the asks and your businesses. So we would be sharing with them your profiles and so on after the session. Muzna, can we share the survey link for the session? And we want to thank everyone for, yes, the survey is below in the link. And please click it now to see if, to know how we did with the showcase, and as well to know if you yourself want to showcase with the BCG in the next meetups. Yusuf, is there anything you want to add for our session today?
I just want to really thank everyone once again for joining, and all our lovely members for showcasing your wonderful businesses. I think, you know, we just need to have Mela events going forward because the participation is just amazing. So we'll take that as a feedback and host more network-led events, really showcasing our wonderful people. So thank you all so much. It was great seeing you all, and I really look forward to seeing you all very, very soon.
Thank you, Yusuf. Thank you, everyone. And looking forward to see more members in the next period. And thank you for the entire network. We know that Sela also have an event today, so not all the members from Sela who were able to join. So thank you, everyone. See you soon. Bye.
Nahla.
Adib.
Nahla. Yes.
Adib.
May I add the final